Morning. This session will talk about moment of a force. So we'll see what is moment of a force, how do you define it, and what are its characteristics. Let us define the moment of a force. Okay. So it is the tendency of a force to rotate a body about a point which is not on the line of action of the force. Okay, so now if you see how you define the moment of a force, it is the tendency of a force to rotate the body, okay, upon which you are applying the force, okay, about a point which is not on the line of action of the force. Okay, now let us just see the picture, okay, how this can be explained. Let us say this is a body, a rigid body, where you have applied a force on this, let us say, so a force P. Okay, now choose a point. Okay, say let us say I have chosen this point, some point A. Okay, so now you see this is the line of action of the force. Okay, right? So now you do one thing, you just draw an imaginary line perpendicular to the line of action of the force, this perpendicular, okay, which pass through A, right? So this is an imaginary line, right? It is an imaginary line. Okay. So this line is called as a lever arm. Okay. Or simply arm. Okay. So the imaginary line drawn from the point A perpendicular to the line of action of the force is called lever arm. So we have defined what is lever arm also. So let us say this distance, this perpendicular distance is d. Okay. Now the characteristics. Okay. So the moment of a force has got first characteristics. Okay, as magnitude. So magnitude is equal to the force. We have defined it as P here. So it is simply P multiplied by the perpendicular distance. Okay. The second one is the direction. So direction is either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay. See, in this case, you just look at the imaginary line, how this line is being rotated about this point by the force. So this force, okay, is trying to rotate this line in clockwise direction. So for this case, it is clockwise. It is the direction. Okay. Now, what is this point A called? Okay. A is called moment center. Okay. The point about which the force is trying to rotate the body is called as moment center. Okay. and what do you call D is lever arm. Okay, the imaginary line drawn from the moment center to the line of action which is perpendicular to the line of action of the force is called lever arm. Okay, so this is what this complete detail about moment of a force. So this force that you have applied is trying to rotate the body in clockwise direction about this point A. So if you change the moment center to some other point, let us say B, okay, now this perpendicular line here, which I'll try to represent the different color. Let us say this line is being rotated in anti-clockwise direction. So if you change the moment center, the nature of rotation itself is changing. The magnitude obviously change because you change the distance. See, this is lesser in distance, so less moment, less magnitude. Okay, so moment is measured in units like force multiplied by the distance, maybe Newton meter or Newton meter. Okay, whatever it is, right? So this is how, about the moment of a force, right? Yeah, thank you. We'll be back with some other example.